Good morning. As someone that dabbles in and doesn't claim to be the best writer of all times, I can tell you that the Hollywood writers going on strike is a complete joke. There hasn't been an original script written, well, rarely. Most of them, they just take something that was written years ago, written by another movie producer, written by the thoughts are there. There's nothing original. Anybody can take somebody else's original thing and just write on it. Ask me. Perry Mason, example. Here's some examples. They don't even bother to change, like Star Wars. It's the same thing. Been going on for 50 years nearly. Here's a list of some of them that their out of the box thinking have done. 13 Assassins, 1963, 2010. 13 Ghosts, 1960, 2001. Tsunami, 2005, 2010. Three Idiots, 2009, 2012. 10 to Yuma is 1957 to 2007. 36 Hours, 1965 to 1989. You're talking over and over. They get somebody that gets, it's a good book. Somebody's done it. They'll buy the rights to the books, make a little bit of changes, very little changes. There's another one, Adventures in Babysitting, 1987, 2016. Affair to Remember, 1957. Remade in 1999. Aladdin, that's been just done over and over. Alfie, 1966, 2004. Amityville Horror, 1979, 2005. It could go on and on. Angels in the Outfield, 1951, 1994. These guys, since the 90s, haven't come up with an original score of just barely anything. I mean, it's the same thing. Bad News Bears, 1976, 2005. I could go on for, Bewitched, The Liar, these are all over and over. Ben-Hur, over and over, the same thing. Nobody has anything. It's time that they get original, out-of-the-box thinkers. We have made a lot of steps since the 1930s, and they're still remaking films that came from the 1930s. Titanic. Man, that was 100 years ago. All he did was watch the Titanic film with the movie Titanic and the Night to Remember, and basically almost copied the movie Titanic with Barbra Streisand. And James Cameron made billions off of nothing. Those writers did nothing. The writing was done in the 50s by the English and then an American version. No, it's time that America says, if you want to make a lot of money and you want to expect to get paid, do something original. Perry Mason, for 60 years they've been, since the 30s, they have remade and remade. Come up with a different name, a different prospect, a different way of looking at it. Until they do, I don't think they deserve even to get paid. It's called plagiarism.